In Southern California, investing is gambling, basically. It's all based on appreciation. Nothing makes sense from a cash flow perspective, at least not in the coastal areas where we both worked. But any experiences or things that you'd like to share with the audience that might be relevant?
I don't know if anything in particular stands out, but it just intrigues me when a local investor would be completely happy with a 5% return on his investment. And there's a few beach properties in Newport Beach that makes some sense to me. You get the summer rental where you get a full month of rent in a week, and you get that for 12 weeks out of the year, and then you do a winter lease for 9 months. So you're getting significantly more income, and those can have a decent profit. But at the end of the day, I don't like California from the landlord perspective of tenant law.
Yeah, right.
So
it's a landlord unfriendly state. But those beach house rentals, I mean, you're talking about Balboa Island and stuff like that. I've tried to make those pencil, and those don't even pencil, because the winter rental is usually pretty hard to pull off, number one. And of course, the rates go down a lot. And, for that 4 months of summer, you do get the higher rates, but you lose a lot of that income in management fees. Because when the manager's managing those weekly rentals, they charge a heck of a lot more. Vacation rentals, the management fees are exorbitant. Now, they do provide a lot more service. It's a lot more management intensive, so you can understand it. But I don't know. I've never been able to make those pencil on a $1.2 million beach cottage. You think that works?
And 1.2 is pretty cheap. I've seen a couple from time to time. I wouldn't say they consistently penciled out. So you still had to wait for the right property to show up, and it just had to be in that right range of getting the premium rent for the purchase price. And some of the houses, though, they've had people rent them for 10 years, 20 years. That one family has that week booked every single year for the last 10 years. So you're going to have really good occupancy levels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you get that sort of a track record like that, yeah, interesting. But did they have success a lot of times with those winter rentals though? I found a lot of those properties to be just sitting vacant a lot of times. They couldn't get the winter rental and make it happen because everybody that wanted to move in wanted a 1 or 2 year lease. They wanted to stay.
Yeah, I mean, it was mostly targeted at college kids, and then due to the budget cuts just this year, UCI cut off the shuttle that would run down to the Balboa Peninsula.
Yeah, right.
So that's going to severely hamper the 9-month rentals at this point.
Yeah, and UCI, by the way, is the University of California, Irvine. Not all listeners know that.
Oh, yeah, national audience.
A global audience.
Yeah, so yeah, a 9-month rental, for the most part, is not very attractive. I am seeing more people take up I think some of the rentals have gone to weekly all year, though, and I've actually run into people recently just at social events that said, oh, we were just, in January we had a week down at the beach and it was really nice. And actually one person said they took the month of January, and it's amazing how many people live locally in Orange County and they just commute the children back and forth and commute to work and just get to live somewhere for 1 month out of the year down at the beach and then 11 months back at their house.
See, I hate to base my investment on wealthy people who can afford to do that. That's just not my kind of thing. I want bread and butter housing that people really need, not that's optional. Optional luxury housing like that I just think that's highly volatile and risky.
Well, and the maintenance, when you're on the sand, I've seen a house, I think it's been complete for 9 months, and it's already showing wear and tear from the elements.
Yeah. The salt water is I had a yacht. You may not know that.
I didn't.
It was a yacht, and I say because technically the definition, it's over 40 feet. It was a yacht, folks. and that story of the 2 happiest days of a boat owner's life.
The day you buy and the day you sell it.
Yeah, because when you are near salt water, it is like being in a vat of acid all the time. It's just the destruction and corrosion is mind-boggling. It really is. It really is.